Creating your own beaded jewelry is very rewarding. It is a way to show how creative you are. Your emotions show in each of your designs and they express your view towards art. It's fascinating to see those beaded jewelry that come from your beautiful mind, isn't it? Those beads, with their different colors, shapes, and sizes, are a magnificent and eye-catching addition to your jewelry. Beaded jewelry is really easy to make, so stop worrying and questioning your capability to make them. When trying your hand at making your own jewelry, the best way to start is by making your own beaded necklace or learning how to make simple beaded anklet. The materials needed in making a beaded necklace are jewelry wire, bead design boards, beads, beading needle, beading threads, flat surfaces, crafts glue, scissors, and a pair of flat nose pliers. The first thing you have to do is to determine the length of your necklace. You can use your own neck as a guide to do this. Once you're done measuring your desired length, you can cut out the length of beading thread that you need. Add an inch to ensure that they will be long enough before cutting the thread. After you do that, you can decide what beads, their color and size, to use for your necklace. This stage would require you to use the design bead board. You have to make sure that you have enough beads for the length of your necklace, including spacer beads which you will put in between beads of a larger size. Now you have to knot the end of the thread. Use scissors to trim off the excess thread. Push the bead tip over the open end of the thread and string your beads and thread on the other bead tip. This way the open end of the tip is facing away from the strung beads. Tie a loose knot at the end of the thread and use a long pin to push the knot down into the opening of that bead tip. Lastly, finish your beaded necklace by hooking a clasp. Your first jewelry project is done. After some more practice, you can start being comfortable with making more complicated jewelry pieces. If you are more adventurous and have a bit more knowledge, then you may want to try making your own handmade glass beads. This is difficult at first, but with some practice you will be able to make beads that are custom designed for your own creations. Making your own beads makes your jewelry more exclusive and therefore more valuable. Once you have a few different skills, you can start incorporating them into more complex jewelry designs. Having a combination of glass beads and fimo beads, all individually designed, will set your jewelry apart from the mass-produced items.